Today, we are ranking every single hero in FC 25. Plenty of names, a lot of discussion. As per usual, we have broken, rank 1, foot champs, debatable in the pine. I'm not gonna hold you. Run up the comment, subscribe if your brand spanking new. Pele. Ooh, the second coming. This man is legit. He's got that rapid. He has the quick step. I don't like starting with broken immediately, but where else do you put him? The price tag matches because the output is phenomenal. Sausage! No, you don't need her. I'm going to be all in. Broken or pine, apparently. Sammy, had the pleasure of speaking with him, sitting down with him. I was in Saudi. Unfortunately, does not deliver on the virtual pitch. Owl Iron. He is back to the good. Back to the great, even at an 85 overall. How could he not be broken? DeMarcus, Beasley, longevity, American. People will use him. I'm not going off on a limb that he's gonna be outstanding or game-changing, but at least he's usable. Berbatov, I put together a weekend league, and there are better players. So I'll leave him in the debatable, but I'm a fan. I like Berbatov. That's not shifting for yours truly. Bomb Pastor, another big bias this way. I'm gonna start her in foot champs, but I want her in rank 1. I hope that's understood. I could start her in rank 1 and maybe move her down. I keep coming back to Bomb Pastor. Rolling with the skills. Put the Swede into motion. You won't be upset. Dangerous. Cahill, Timmy, that's going to be a no-go. Campos, you can't do it. Goalkeeper, that's 5'7", 5'8". I don't care what he's got going on. It ain't going to work out for you. Capdevia. The fullbacks, generally speaking, are in the same category for heroes. I hope that's not a spoiler. If anything, it just becomes a preference of your choice of fullback. Jamie Carragher, you can use him for the weekend, which tells me if we're going to do that, Bomb Pastor, Capdevia, they're moving up. If you're new to these streets, we do a full review at the end of the video, so don't go anywhere. Joe Cole, weekend league certified. Cordoba, I know that so many of you are going to use them, but I hate having undersized center backs. The last few years of FC or even FIFA, towards the tail end before the separation, size has mattered. That presence has mattered more than ever. I would just save the coinage. Cordoba's not even cheap, and I know he has the responsiveness, but he's just not into the meta this way. There are plenty of gold rare center backs I would include above Cordoba. Peter Crouch, even with the robot. Pine. Clint Dempsey, even as an American, a lovely individual, still to the pine. Di Natale to the top. Absolutely broken. We might have another category coming in. There's a couple players that might need an additional degree of separation. Landon Donovan, used them for a weekend, and he performed in that weekend. Dudek, I would recommend. Goalkeepers, we've made a separate video diving or divulging more information dedicated to them. We'll put them into foot champs for now. Morientes will surprise you. Good enough for the weekend. Forlan, I have sort of been cooking with him, and I'm surprised. His positioning is there. That power shot plus, it is something to try to deal with. Maybe it also combines so well because he has 90 shooting. The way in which he unleashes and the speed of execution with that power shot, I'm making this big of a deal because it's been a reality. The Uruguayan, also for the weekend. George's, I'm not getting on board, but again, I'm a heightist. Maybe it's on me. Ginola, absolutely broken. No question. No second guessing. No debatable. Whatever the highest tier is, that's where he will be going. Julie, like him for the weekend for sure. True winger. Mario, Gomez, now Red Bull managing everything. I'll go debatable just for the set pieces. There's a danger there. Govu, Sydney. The speed will burn a back line. Goody. You can do this for the weekend. Might be even more debatable. We're getting more upgrades. I think I'm going to lean them into the debate. That might not be common thought. The reality is we have so many center mids or holding midfielders, even center attacking mids that are competitive. Hamsik, this has been an incredible rollout season, and last I checked he was just over 1 million coins. He's got a 5-star weak foot. He's got 4-star skills. He's got some lovely play styles, but if you've used him or gone up against him, there is something special, spectacular, innovative, creative, broken, bounce back. He gets it all. I don't know why. Hazard. Good luck dealing with him down the wings or out wide or in any attacking position. Tim Howard, same with Dudek. quality goalkeepers here. Kanu, packed him. That went terrible. I could not incorporate him in any way. I'd love to have been able to use him somewhere. Robbie Keane, still a finisher for the weekend. EA gave him that useless chip shot for a playstyle plus. I hate seeing that on play. It hurts my heart. Nadine, I'll go debatable for now. She hasn't been for everyone. I still think there's good value here. A lot of stats. You got an incisive pass for a playstyle plus. Under 100,000 coins. Cool. Nice with it. Also a player that I packed. Gonna have plenty of players that have been packed from heroes, just off the foot champs rewards. From the commitment to the games to the rewards that you receive, it's gotta be said, you get a lot back. Ledley King is nice with it. I'm going to lean him into rank 1. Don't sleep on him. Jurgen, still weekend league ready. Vincent Company, we'll go rank 1. Normally, I have him in broken. I'm not sure if he's got that edge this year. I don't know what changed. It doesn't make sense, but here we are. Dirkie Kuyt, not nearly as usable or even versatile as he was previously, but debatable. Lucio, broken. Indeed. Litmanen, not getting lit. Can't do it. Vicente, joining that left back grouping. Again, it's just a preference choice. That's how I feel. Body type to what they do well, to their positioning, scenario or deeper dive or breakdown. The infrastructure. Freddie, put some respect on his name. He's got a rapid play style plus. That matters. Maicon, rank 1 is definitely not enough. Marquisio, I will take to the rank 1 conversation. And again, on record, we're going to break this up. Also, setup, teleprompter, camera, you name it. Everything's Elgato. If you want to make a pickup, that is linked down below. Mascherano, that's going to be a no-go. If you want to lean him into a debatable, so be it. Matuidi, what a surprise. He's performed better than any Matuidi item before him becoming a hero that I can remember, that I can recall. McManaman for the weekend, no doubt. Melito, you don't need him. Most avoid, there's no hype around him. He'll be the next player joining the Pine. Rafa Marquez, weekend league, not a problem. Nakata, what a surprise. This guy has been performing. I've been using him throughout the weekend. I might need separation coming soon. I'm just looking at our rank 1. A few of these players got to be somewhere additional upward trajectory, which means we need more tiers. I think Nakata's better than foot champ, so I might need to do some maneuvering here. Just wait for it. It's going to be something spectacular. Nor, absolutely not. It's been terrible. Another player that I packed. JJ. Wow, he is cooking this year. I'm starting in rank 1. Papine, absolutely not. Park Ji-sun, he's not going to be a winger. Not a certifiable top-class winger. Futra, at least rank 1. Ramirez, he has to be broken, what he does in the midfield. As I'm going through this, I'm getting the re-up. This is the best heroes I've ever been. Ricky to the debatable. I'm not in love. Ricken, don't need it. Risa, again, joins that selection of the left backs. It's just what you want. Body type, output, input, defense, offense, you name it. Tomas, I'd love for Rosicky to be better. I'm not an Arsenal supporter, but we're somehow getting him into the debatable. Rui, you can join him in the debatable. Alex Scott is smooth for the weekend. Kind of overlooked. Does not deserve that. Smaller rec. He's still cooking. I hate going up against him. Anyone that uses smaller rec has been torching my back line. Wesley Sneijder, does he get to broken is the question. I think he's right there. Some of the most refined passing you're going to experience in the middies, especially present day. Solskjaer, that's going to be a no-go. Yapstam, broken. If you've dealt with him at the back line, he is huffing and heaving and pushing and shoving. He's aggressive as can be. He has every play style that you would want for a center back, boosted in the best of ways. Yaya Toure, we know the ordeal. He is back to greatness. I'm talking physicality through the roof, relentless, unlimited, just an energizer bunny, dominating every interaction and engagement. I'm trying to move away from him at all times. When he's on the pitch, I want to avoid. I don't win 50-50s. I don't win confrontations. It's not going well for yours truly. Carlos Tevez, still pitbull up front, rank 1. John Luca, you can do some things here. I'm tempted to lean him into foot champs. Vollard, the price tag does not match his output or impact when I've used him, at least. I don't want to discredit because I know there's some of you that will just love the mullet. Williams, she's cool. Put her into the debatable. Zay Roberto, I like that you get a lot of flexibility here. That takes us to rank 1. We have plenty to discuss. Let's review. If you're new to these parts, often the Pine and the debatable don't have too many movements. John Luca, you could maybe make a case for going up. Cordoba, I would hear the case. I just don't like these undersized center backs. I'm not in love, but at least I'm seeing them used. And maybe for that reason, we go ahead and give him the nod. Ricky, again, not my derivative, not the main squeeze. Park Ji-sun. Some of you will talk about Georgia's. It's such small center backs. This has never happened before on the channel. We've added extra broken and a top 5. Let me work. Janola joins the top 5. Yaya Toure. I've got Yapstam. Hamsik, which I can't believe. Man, Di Natale's been fun to use. We're giving the Italian the pusher. That might look crazy. That's okay. Extra broken. I know Hazard goes up. Ramirez is so damn annoying in the midfield. You know, outside of Yapstam, Lucio would be the next up for center backs. So you see what we've worked through here. JJ is going up. Schneider going up. Matuidi. I know that might be a surprise, but what's right is right. I like Bomb Pastor, Captavia. That group is here. I'm pretty impressed with Ledley King. We talked about Vincent Company, but now I have a little bit more to work with. Futra, dangerous. What a threat. I'm liking what Zay Roberto gives us. Let me drop down one more notch. Anyone need to move? Usually I leave goalkeepers alone and I just put them in foot chance, but Tim Howard and Dudek have both been better. They've been proven. There's no second guessing. Nakata for me goes up to rank 1. What a pleasant surprise. Voller I'm gonna leave alone, and I'll be here for your comments because I know some of you will ride out with him. Moriente is quite impressive this year in particular. Quite a seasonal approach of successful nature. Harry, liking using him. I'll give the Aussie a little bit of extra movement, and then we'll send that off. If anything, that makes sense. Let's go for 5 and extra broken, and we could call it a day. Aloe Wyron is not fun to deal with. The second coming of Pele, threat. I never thought I'd do this, but I think Futra's going to make some serious moves. And then I'm going with Maicon. I just can't. I can't deal with them. It's not going that well for me. Yep, and I'm regressing Company down to rank 1. So we have 5 for top 5, 5 for extra broken, and 5 for broken. You can run up the comments. If you enjoy these types of videos, please drop a like. I appreciate all of you, and we'll have a lot more content coming out ASAP.